Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to make this super easy and simple cherry keychain. So for that you need green yarn, red yarn. I have very little yarn left, but this is gonna be enough. Hook, I'm using a 3mm hook. You can use any hook for your yarn. And stitch marker, I'm using a safety pin. You can either use an actual stitch marker or a bobby pin, a sewing needle or a darning needle, stuffing, and scissors. So let's get started. So to begin, we must first make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, you hold out 2 fingers, wrap the yarn around the 2 fingers twice, and then hold the yarn between your ring finger and your thumb, and then you're going to take this part and then hold it in the same position. Here we have 2 lines of yarn, so take your hook, put it under the first line and then grab onto the second line and then bring it like this, and then here we have first line and second line. Grab onto the second line over here like this, and then you're going to pull it through the loop on your hook. This is your magic ring, and we have already chained 1 to secure it. So to hold your yarn, I normally hold it over my pinky and then bring it around my index, and then hold the magic ring in my ring finger and my thumb. Holding your hook is nothing special. You can either hold it as you use a pencil or as you use a knife. So now we're going to make 6 single crochets into the magic ring. To make a single crochet, you insert your hook into the magic ring. Make sure you have your tail and your magic ring on your hook. Yarn over, that is, bring your hook behind the yarn and then grab onto it. Pull it through, you have 2 loops, yarn over again and pull through 2. That's your very first single crochet. Now let's take our stitch marker or bobby pin, safety pin, whatever, and then put it under the V of your stitch and then close it. Now we have to make 5 more to have a total of 6 single crochets. Insert your hook into the magic ring, grab onto the yarn, pull it through, and then grab again and then pull through 2. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 3 single crochets. 3 more. 4, 5, and 6. There you go. Now we're going to tighten our magic ring. So to do that, you pull the tail of the yarn. Okay. Now remove your stitch marker. Insert your hook into the very first stitch, that is the 2 V's. Yarn over, and then you're going to make a single crochet into that stitch. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to mark that because that is the very first stitch of round 2. So in round 2, we're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch. That is called a single crochet increase. So we already did 1 single crochet into the first stitch. So insert your hook into the same V again. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first increase. Now we're going to remove our stitch marker, and for round 3 you insert a single crochet into the very first stitch. For round 3, we'll just do a single crochet in every stitch. Remember, don't do any increases in this round. We're going to do round 3 and 4 single crochet in every stitch. So now we're done with round 4, and this is how it's supposed to look like. You can see that it's starting to shape like a ball. And then now for round 5, we're going to start doing decreases. In round 5, we'll do 2 single crochets and 1 decrease. So remove your stitch marker. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Do a normal single crochet. Mark the stitch. Remember, we'll do 2 single crochets and a decrease after it. So here's our second single crochet. Now insert your hook. To do a decrease, insert your hook into the front loop of the next stitch. You have 2 loops on your hook, and then again into the front loop of the next stitch. So now you have 3 loops. This is the actual loop from the single crochet you did before, and these 2 are the front loops of 2 different stitches. In a decrease, we do a single crochet together on 2 stitches, and this is called the invisible single crochet. It looks like another single crochet, but you're actually joining 2 stitches together. So yarn over, pull through the 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2. As you see, it looks like a normal single crochet, but in disguise, you just joined 2 stitches together. Now we'll do 2 single crochets again, and then another. And now we're done with round 5. In round 6, it is going to be our last and final round. So for that, we'll insert our hook. In round 6, we're going to do all decreases. So for this, the invisible decrease might seem a little hard. So I'm going to teach you an easy method for this. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Take both the loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. This is an easier way to do a decrease. Now we're done with round 6, and this is what it's supposed to look like. So we removed our stitch marker, and now we're going to chain 1. To do a chain, you yarn over and pull it through the loop on your hook. That's chain 1, and let's cut a long tail because we need to sew the opening. That's enough. Now you must take your darning needle or your sewing needle. I do recommend a darning needle, but then I do not have one, which is why I use this. You put the yarn through your darning needle, and then you're going to put this tail is from the magic ring, so we have to insert the tail back into the bowl. Make sure you stuff it in properly. There you go. And then we're going to take a bit of our stuffing. I don't need this much. Now we're going to take our needle, and then we'll put it through the front loops of the stitches, not through both the loops, only through the front loops like this. Repeat the steps and make 2 of these cherries. And then now we're going to start with the leaves. To do the leaves, you take your green yarn and you make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, hold out 2 fingers, wrap it around, hold it between your ring finger and your thumb, hold this part in the same place, and then we have 2 lines of yarn. Put the first line over the second and take the second line and drop it down. Now you're going to tighten it like this and you're going to pull it just like that. Now insert your hook into the loop and then make sure you don't make it too tight or too loose. Now we're going to chain 6. So yarn over, pull it through the loop on your hook. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Next we're going to do a single crochet. So do a single crochet on the second chain from your hook. This is the first chain and this is the second one. We're skipping the first one to create a height for it. After your single crochet, you do a half double crochet on the next one. To do a half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now a double crochet is next. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. Next we do a half double crochet just like before. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now a single crochet in the last one, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to this is our base for this leaf and we're going to repeat the steps over here. So you take your hook. Here if we look from the bottom part of it, you can see the 6 chains that you did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So insert your hook into the first one. Remember that we're holding it upside down. Insert your hook into the first chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And these are your leaves. Now we're going to make a chain. It's for the stem of the cherry. So to do that, you're going to first create a slip knot like before. And then you're going to take your first cherry, insert your hook through the magic ring of the cherry at the top, just like this, and then take this loop and then pull it through. Okay, now we're going to chain 1, 2, now we're going to take our second cherry, insert your hook through this part just like before, and then you're going to do a slip stitch. So yarn over and then pull it through the loop on your hook. There you go. Now chain 1 and then you can cut it off. Now we have to hide both the tails inside your cherry. So to do that, you can get your darning needle. After that, we're going to insert our leaf on the cherry. So to do that, you're going to insert your hook through the center of your leaves. And here's our keychain. It's really cute and you can use it as a headphone accessory. If you're using it like that, you must make a longer chain, or you can hang it on your bag or somewhere, anywhere you like. It's really cute to use as a keychain. Bye! Thank you for watching.